Does your dog lick your face, follow you to the bathroom, or even try to sniff your private areas? You're not alone, and the truth is, the reasons behind these strange behaviors will absolutely surprise you. What may look funny, awkward, or even embarrassing to us humans is deeply rooted in instinct and dog communication. In this video, we're going to explore 13 common dog behaviors that might seem weird at first, but are actually perfectly natural. By the end, you'll understand your pup better than ever. You'll know how to respond in a positive way, and most importantly, you'll strengthen your bond with your best friend. Let us start with one of the most obvious behaviors, when your dog sticks out their tongue and pants. Dogs don't sweat like we do, so their tongue acts as a natural air conditioner. Panting allows them to release heat, which is why it's so common after a walk or on a hot day. But here's the fun part. If your dog is lying down, relaxed, with their tongue just slightly hanging out of the side of their mouth, that's not exhaustion. That's a sign of comfort and happiness. For flat-faced breeds like pugs or bulldogs, this happens even more because of their anatomy. And for older dogs or those missing teeth, sometimes the tongue simply can't stay tucked in. It's called hanging tongue syndrome, and although it can look silly, it's usually harmless. Still, if it happens suddenly or comes with signs of illness, it's always a good idea to check with your vet. Most of the time, though, a dog with their tongue out is simply saying, "I'm happy, I'm safe, and I feel good." Now let's talk about something you've definitely seen before. You take your dog out, they do their business, and then suddenly they start scratching the ground with their back paws like they were trying to dig a hole. They're not covering up like a cat would. Dogs have special scent glands in their paws, and scratching the ground leaves behind a chemical signature. It's like signing their name. I was here. It can also show confidence and reinforce social status among other dogs. So the next time your pup scratches the grass after going potty, don't be embarrassed. It's just ancient canine communication. Another funny moment happens when dogs encounter a mirror. You've probably seen your pup bark, growl, or even try to play with their reflection. What they're actually seeing is a dog that looks real but has no smell, doesn't respond, and perfectly mimics every move. To your dog, that's suspicious. Some will bark, some will tilt their head, others might lose interest quickly. Over time, many dogs stop reacting, not because they suddenly recognize themselves, but because they realize that mysterious dog isn't a threat. It's one of those little puzzles of canine life. Now here's one every dog owner knows well. The bathroom bodyguard. You're just trying to enjoy a private moment and suddenly, click, click, click. There are those paws behind the door. Why do dogs insist on following us to the bathroom? The answer is loyalty and protection. In the wild, animals are vulnerable when relieving themselves. Members of the pack stand guard, making sure no danger is near. So when you're in the bathroom, your dog isn't thinking, "Let me annoy my human." They're thinking, "I must protect them." It's both pack instinct and affection. Dogs are social creatures, and you are their person. Even your most private moments are, to them, a mission of loyalty. What about doggy smiles? Many owners swear their dogs smile when they're happy, and they're not entirely wrong. A relaxed mouth, soft eyes, and an open expression can absolutely look like a grin. It usually happens when a dog is content, playing, or simply enjoying your company. But remember, not every smile is joy. If you see tension, low tail, or pinned ears along with teeth showing, that's stress or a warning. Always read the whole body, not just the mouth. But if your dog is wiggly, calm, and relaxed, that open-mouth smile is their way of saying, "I'm happy with you." Ever heard your dog howl at sirens, instruments, or even your singing? That's their inner wolf talking. Howling is an ancient form of communication, a long-distance call that says, "I'm here. Where are you?" Even though today's dogs live in homes with cozy beds and toys, the instinct to howl is still alive. Sometimes it's simply a social response. A sound like a siren might be interpreted as another member of the pack calling out, and your dog just has to join the chorus. Other times, howling is attention-seeking. Your pup may be saying, "Hey, notice me." It's a sound that connects them to their history and to you. Now picture your dog spinning in circles before finally lying down. It's cute, but it's also ancient instinct. Wolves and wild dogs used to circle in the grass or dirt to flatten the ground, check for danger, and make a safe, comfy sleeping spot. Even though your dog has a soft bed or sofa, the instinct remains. Circling helps them find the perfect position and feel secure before resting. One of the most awkward behaviors is sniffing other dogs' butts, or even yours. For humans, it feels embarrassing, but for dogs, it's as normal as shaking hands. Dogs' anal glands release a cocktail of scents that act like an ID card, revealing age, health, mood, and more. When your dog sniffs another dog's rear, they're basically saying, "Tell me about yourself." If they sniff you, they're trying to learn more about your state and your emotions. While you don't have to encourage it with humans, it is important to understand that this is a natural and deeply important form of communication for dogs. What about chasing their tails? For puppies, it's just a game. Their tail moves, so they chase it. It's fun, and it helps them develop coordination. For adult dogs, tail chasing can be a way to burn energy or relieve boredom. Sometimes, though, it can point to anxiety or even medical issues if it becomes obsessive. If you notice your dog spinning compulsively, consult your vet. But in most cases, an occasional tail chase is just harmless fun. Eating grass is another behavior that puzzles owners. Many believe it's a sign of illness, and while it can sometimes help a dog vomit and relieve stomach discomfort, that's not the only reason. Grass contains fiber and can aid digestion. Some dogs simply like the taste or texture. It may even be a leftover instinct from their wolf ancestors. As long as it's not excessive and the grass isn't treated with chemicals, it's usually nothing to worry about. Licking your face is one of the most classic dog behaviors. To them, it's affection, communication, and sometimes curiosity. Puppies are licked by their mothers for cleaning and comfort, and they continue this through life. When your dog licks your face, they may be saying, "I love you," asking for attention, or exploring your scent. Dogs can even sense our emotions, so sometimes licking is their way of calming you when you're stressed. Sleeping on your clothes is another adorable yet sometimes inconvenient habit. Why your clothes? Because they smell like you. Your scent is comfort and security. Lying on your shirt or hoodie is the closest thing to lying on you when you are not around. It's their way of saying, "I miss you and I feel safe with your smell." Instead of getting annoyed, see it as a beautiful sign of attachment. And finally, the most awkward of all, when your dog tries to sniff your private parts. As strange as it feels, it's natural for them. Just as with other dogs, those areas give off strong scents from glands that reveal information about you. Your dog isn't trying to embarrass you. They're trying to learn about your health, mood, and state of being. You can gently redirect the behavior, but remember that for them, it's just another way of connecting. So there you have it. 13 weird dog behaviors that really aren't so weird after all. Each one tells a story about instinct, communication, and the incredible bond between humans and dogs. The more we understand, the better we can care for our furry friends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to PawVlogs World for more fun, educational, and heartwarming content about dogs. Hit the like button, share with fellow dog lovers, and join our growing pack for weekly videos filled with pawsome tips and stories. Thanks for watching, and give your pup a big hug from us.